Hey, welcome again to Sin City. Here we are making cheese grits today. Starting off with 4 cups of water, and I know it only says 2, but we're actually using 4 cups. Pour it in the pot and get the stove going on pretty hot. Then we're gonna get some butter. I didn't use that much butter. I think I used about half a cup of butter. You can use more if you want to, but half a cup seems to be like the right amount of sodium, right amount of salt. Gives it that buttery flavor, and plus, if you need some butter at the end, you could pour it. Put some on top at the end, anyways. But I put the little half a cup of butter in the pot. The water was already boiling. As you can see, it's already going hot still, and I got 3/4 cups of grits. Any grits would do. I like the Quaker Oat grits. Not sponsored by Quaker Oats. Unless you do want to sponsor me, Quaker Oats, I will gladly promote your brand. But it's the Quaker Oats brand, and I just go ahead and boil it and mix it up until it looks kind of creamy. So now that it's kind of creamy, kind of soft, I'm going to put some cheese in there. So I started off with like maybe 4 or 5 packs of cheese. The Kraft cheese is fine enough. Pour it in there. Start mixing it up. Looks good, right? No, not really, but eventually it'll taste good. It'll look good. So, like, depending on your taste, if the 4 or 5 is not good enough, like as you can tell right now, it's kind of yellowish. That means there's a little bit of cheese in there. For me, it's not enough. I like to use ballpark around 7 or 8. After I mix it up the first time, I give it a taste test after the 3 or 4 or 5. Just see what it tastes like. If it's not enough, I go ahead and put some more in. So, guess what I'm going to do? Before I continue, just want to let you know I'm using a spoon, but I have, utensils in the kitchen that I can use, but I just didn't want to use. Kind of lazy, I'm a guy. Thought it would be a little bit easier just to use a spoon. It was already convenient. I was eating before that. But anyways, like what I was saying is if you wanted some extra cheese flavor, add some more. In total, I have about 7 or 8 slices of cheese in there, the Kraft cheese. I put it in there, mix it up. Kind of a weird angle, but you see me mixing it up. Getting the cheese all melted in there, all spread out evenly. And trust me, when this is over, you're going to be like, man, this is good. I can't believe how easy it is. You'll be thanking me. In fact, you'll be naming your next child after me. You'll name him Sonny. Anyways, here it goes. Sin City's cheese grits. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. I have to say that because we're a little sinful here. We're going to baptize it with a little pepper. Gives a little look. Gives a little bit of flavor. I'm going to pepper it up a lot because I like pepper. And the amount that we're doing here is good enough for 4 people. And, a small portion. It looks good so far, right? You can see that buttery, that cheesy, that warm, flavor. I put a little bit of butter on top for the look. I already had some eggs and some sausage already made out. But you grab this and take a look at that. Doesn't that look good? I feel like Barry White can't good enough for your love, baby. Looks so good. Tastes even better. I'm going to pour that right there. Whenever I'm in the doghouse, I always make breakfast and I make these cheese grits. It always gets me right out of the doghouse. But look at that. There's a little bit of butter I put there on top. Look at that. Isn't that a little wonderful? You can see the pepper, you can see the cheese, you can see the butter, and it's just so tasty. So tasty. Look at it dripping. The right texture and everything. Well, until next time, Sin City.